Welcome in, guys, to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This is your host, JustCMTexx, and I'm back, and we're gonna go ahead and get ready to talk about some of the upcoming updates that are coming to RTS via what seems to be a response from community feedback and things that have been going on within the RTS community. Talks between the dev team and some of the leaders, top players of the RTS community, and it seems as though some of the things that the RTS community have been asking for let's say quite some time are starting to actually come into play, and they are updating some of the things. So let's go ahead and get into it. Invisionerd dropped this information on the 29th. It says, "Hello survivors, recently we received a myriad of player feedback around many different aspects of Road to Survival. While we're currently working on many of these requests, we're extremely excited to begin to pull back the curtain on the next update today. With the release of 35.1 tentatively released in the next month or so, we will be making several updates and improvements to various features. First, we will be removing the dated side mission system and replacing it with the all progression system. Progression missions are a new linear set of missions designed to teach new players the ropes of RTS, provide them with their first mythic fighter team, and many of the consumable items they'll need to progress those fighters. Rewards will include various items such as relevant ability trainers, Maddox and Madeline, gear including various gear medals, and more. Finally, upon completion of all progressive missions, players will receive all 5 copies of progressive mission exclusive gold mythic fighter Maggie Green. Okay, we will share her kit with the future, a full update in the future. But now here's a sneak peek at her concept art. Maggie does have some pretty good concept art here. So it says all players will gain access to progressive missions when 35.1 is released. If you wish to complete any existing side missions, make sure you do so prior to the launch. More specifics around the features will be announced soon, so keep your eye out for the blog for more information. In addition to progression missions, existing roadmap radios will be removed entirely. Okay, the rewards provided here are no longer relevant to most players and will become even less relevant with the addition of progressive mission system. These roadmaps will be replaced with new player exclusive roadmaps intended to help newer players get caught up with the existing players in a more efficient manner. With this in mind, we don't want to leave out our existing players sitting high and dry with all those radios you may have collected over the years. So we're working hard at preparing a new event to give radios one last hurrah. Rewards will for this will include advanced mythic tokens and more, so keep your eye out for details in the near future. We have even more updates coming after this one, so keep your eye on the TWD RTS blog. This is actually a step in the correct direction. You know, this is what the RTS community wants to be able to see, but they want more. You know, it's been a long time since these things have been updated, and rightfully so. So the community wants to see more from the dev team, and it looks like we're going to be able to get that. Also too, there have been some, responses within the community, which I believe could have led to some of these things. So we're going to go ahead and get into some of the responses, see how, Scopely is directly, or it seems directly answering some of these responses within the community. Alrighty guys, so what you will see here on screen is a couple responses from people within the community that was asking about the update specifically for the roadmap here. So we have a couple responses that you're going to see up on the screen, and we'll just go ahead and go over them. On the 14th, Hayden was, just asking and just telling that, the roadmaps, the radio roadmaps were pretty much useless. There's nothing that you can pretty much do with them anymore. And then also too, on the 14th, they were asking the question of, who needs the roadmaps anymore for the radios, with the screenshot here. And Happy Drake just responded with literally nobody. He was sure that you can't even get those radios anymore. So this was just very, very concerned about, things that were outdated within the roadmap. Nerdy also wrote on the 14th, great updates on ways to convolute the system and encourage whales to spin more. Now how about things players have been asking for that will actually make them want to keep playing, i.e. more player levels, more world stages, more conquest stages, faction assault, overhaul updated items like the radio roadmaps, league store. So they're asking for these things as well. Emin asked for it as well too. Long time ago, when we calmed down by the devs with the decoy called PC, to play council as a decoy. I asked to see just one communication where PC asked about daily neglected stuff such as daily survivor road, radio roadmaps, territories. And so there was like no communication from the dev side, as we could see by some of these responses that we have here that are on the screen. But as you can see with this update, it looks like the devs, are finally answering some of these questions that the community has been having, and hopefully they'll continue to answer the questions that the community has been having, because it is very, very important that they do so to keep RTS alive, to keep the longevity alive and everything. So for Drake, Amin, Nerdy, Hayden, it looks like, you guys have made your mark, and it looks like the devs are listening on that end as well too. So thank you guys for your concern. Just wanted to go ahead and give y'all a shout out. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, man. This your boy JustCMTexx. Looks like everything is possibly turning in the right direction as people keep fighting, as PU continue to fight for things to be good and well within the community. Let's see how far this can continue to go. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. This your boy JustCMTexx. Peace.